Well, Jessica, first of all, congratulations through to another round here at the Australian Open. You knew what was coming today with the heat. You got that early start. It's not a usual start for a professional tennis player. We usually start around 11 or 12 at times. What was the early routine like for you?
Earlier bedtime, usually. A little earlier to the courts with some extra coffee maybe. But yeah, I mean, it sounds kind of funny, but 30 minutes, it feels so much earlier. Everyone's kind of like slightly panicking because we're like, oh my God, we have to be there early. But no, it was nice to be on first today. Obviously not a super long match, so I didn't have to kind of kill myself out in the heat today because I think it's going to get pretty hot.
Well, someone like you from Florida, this is nothing for you, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you've progressed to this tournament so beautifully so far. You're just, playing better and better, it seems, every match. But your opponent was a little tricky today. How did you feel like you handled those conditions with the different shots that she was giving you?
Yeah, I felt like some things that I expected to happen happened, and then some things I had to adjust within the first couple games. Her serve wasn't quite as spinny as I thought it was going to be. She was actually serving really well, I thought, in the beginning of the first set. I had a couple break points, and she hit some big serves. So, I had to kind of take that ball a little bit earlier, take the return a little bit earlier, bring my margins in a little bit. But I think I played pretty well just based on how I was feeling. I wanted to stick to a strategy, but sometimes you go out and you feel something different by the way you're hitting the ball. But luckily today, I think everything worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I would say so. Jess, they're saying that the court's a little bit quicker this year. That may suit you somewhat, I would suspect. How do you feel on the courts this year? And we know you've done well here in the past. You've made the finals of the US Open. Does it feel like a court that maybe this might be the one?
Yeah, I mean, there's still a long ways to go. I know if I win, and I might play the defending champ next, which is going to be tough. But, the courts, I don't know, they feel kind of the same to me. They always feel pretty quick. I don't know, I actually thought Laver the other day felt slow, so I don't know, maybe it's just me. But today it was definitely playing fast. When the heat's the sun's out, the court gets kind of hot, it definitely skids. I think that does usually help me a little bit if I'm hitting well. So, yeah, we'll see. But faster, slower. I've been working on my game so much to try to become a better player in all conditions. So, hopefully I'm just ready for whatever's next.
Yeah, you were fabulous also at the net today. That was very impressive. One thing that we talked about in commentary is that you've taken up a bit of golf lately. And I've seen your golf swing. It's pretty good, I have to say. But we were trying to figure out what your furthest driving is. How far can you actually hit it?
In yards? If it's a nice fairway with a good kind of hit the top and it maybe rolls.
No. You're not allowed to have the roll.
Well, the roll count.
Okay, fine.
Like 250 yards.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
I hit like I play tennis. It's very compact and I just kind of shoot it.
Yeah, that's actually what I said. You play golf like you play tennis, big. Just on playing the possibility of Madison Keys, she's out there battling Karolina Pliskova. They're still going. Just give me your thoughts on both of them because as you can see from the scoreline, it's still pretty close, but two very similar players.
Yeah, I played Karolina a lot, actually, when I first started doing well for a couple years. I think we played each other like 6-7 times. Luckily, I had a pretty good record against her, but, she's coming back from injury. She's playing probably pretty free, no expectations. I haven't played her in a very long time, so it feels like a new match, for me. And then Maddie's someone I know really well. She's gotten the better of me over the last couple matches. So I think it's a good challenge. Either way, I kind of have to figure out what I need to do to beat her. And then with Karolina, I'm going to have to go back and see, what I did a few years ago that worked really well and just, maybe look at some footage to see how she's playing now.
Well, she can golf, but she can play tennis a lot better. Ladies and gentlemen, through to the next down, Jessica Pegula.